Alright, I have some thoughts on this one. This is 15 Children Space Adventure. This is a Korean movie, and it's the third installment of the Dreamland cartoon theater series. However, it is not a direct follow up to the previous ones. The Starland Trio movies. I suppose it might be in the same universe, but, there's no, direct connection. But yeah, this is the third installment, and, I have some thoughts on it, again. So let's see. The story is we have basically this space program is sending 15 kids into this 45 year space mission. So yeah, right off the bat we have a bit of yes, probably my biggest thoughts are regarding this very first major detail in the story. It's we have, yeah, you're. It doesn't even say that the kids volunteered or anything. It's, I don't know. They just basically said they found that they qualify, or that they liked their qualifications. They found them intelligent or something, and they're like, hey, we're just gonna go ahead and send you all out to this. We're gonna send you all out into space for 45 freaking years. That's almost half of the average human life. In fact, back in 1980, 45 might have been about the average half of, the average life expectancy back in 1980 was probably 90. So yeah, 45 years. That's literally half your life. The oldest of these kids is 15 years old, and so, doing the math, that would mean he'd be 60 years old when he returns to Earth. And, the youngest is 7, and either the youngest or one of the youngest, he's got this severe trauma from losing his dad, and I guess he has telepathy because he feels the trauma even though his dad disappeared when he was only 1 year old. So yeah, it's pretty weird. And yeah, again, it doesn't say anything about the kids agreeing to be sent into space. It just, from the sound of things, they're just hey, we're just gonna go ahead and send you all into space for 45 years, And, what's more, the scientists in charge of this program, they seem to be in their 60s, so that means they're probably gonna be dead by the time the kids get back anyway, so yeah. By the way, it just occurred to me that it's been about 45 years now since this movie came out. Interesting. Yeah. So, yeah, the kids are launched into space, and, there's an issue, and they find themselves getting launched light years and light years away onto some unknown planet, and and I'm trying to remember all the little details. I mean, it's an alien planet, and apparently the young kid with the telepathy, I guess he also has some telekinesis, and he loses control of it and causes the ship to, basically causes the ship to crash or something, so they're kind of stuck on the planet for a while, and yeah. And then I guess out of guilt, the kid runs away, but he's also like trying to search for his dad because he believes he's out there somewhere. So, the three oldest kids, or no, I'm thinking of earlier in the movie when the three oldest kids were like exploring the planet. No, like I guess the main kid, or, the kid who we spend the most time focusing on, he's kind of like the main hero, I guess. I mean, he looks like a slightly older version from the leader kid from the other two movies. And yeah, him and the pretty girl from the crew, they go out looking for him because the girl feels guilty for the kid running off because, I don't know, something about her, like, letting him get out of her sight or something. She lost track of him or something. I don't even remember. Yeah, I mean, and then there's like this big, very complicated plot about, the inhabitants of this planet, and they're being ruled over by, some mysterious man who arrived on the planet some years ago, and, he started out as a good person, and then suddenly seemed to go bad, and, it seemed to be around the same time where this evil scientist alien guy just happened to show up, and, yeah, you can kind of see where this is going. Yeah. And it's a very complicated plot. I mean, this is probably the most, like, overly complicated plot I've, like, reviewed in any of these movies so far. And, I wouldn't be as surprised if it was, like, a Japanese anime, but this is Korean, and, well, I guess I wouldn't put it past Korea to have, like, these really overly complex movies, but, compared to the other two, Dreamland cartoon movies, those movies just seem to be very direct and pretty simple, at least from what I can remember. And yeah, this one just goes all over the place, It's a weird one, and but on the other hand, they seem to be putting a lot of effort into it. It does seem like they really tried with this one, or at least with the story. The animation is, the animation for Korea does continue to improve, or, South Korea. Yeah, I mean, yeah, good animation, very, I can tell they were going for, a unique, complex story. But yeah, it's all over the place, and also one of the kids is from Africa, and he's like super stereotypical looking, and yeah, from what they show in the movie, he's kind of stupid too. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of comic relief crew members, but yeah, it does kind of seem like a fair chunk of it is this black stereotype kid. Yeah. So yeah, a couple things about this movie that don't quite sit right with me. Specifically, the whole sending kids into space for 45 years. Like, yeah. I don't know, like, what parents would agree to that, or I don't know. From the sound of things, nobody agreed to it. It's just the scientists just decided to do it, and nobody could do anything about it. They just did it, I don't know. It's just stupid. And, they seem to be going for, like, this really, intellectual, complex story. But yeah, the setup and some of the executions are pretty stupid. I'm very mixed on this one. I mean, yeah, it looks like they put a lot of effort into it, and I definitely say it's better than some of the other movies I've reviewed over my series, but still, I got some issues with this one, so that's going to keep it from rating as high as the other two, Starland Trio movies. So, yeah, I guess as a result, I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10. And, I mean, if you're curious, feel free to check it out. Just don't say I didn't warn you about some of the issues. And, yeah. As usual, if there's anything I feel I need to add, I'll put it in the comments. And, yeah. Weird movie. So I'll just leave it at that for now. Mash it and smash it, signing off.